Meantime, recently, Georgia Farm Bureau members from various commodity groups got together at the UGA Tifton Conference Center to discuss challenges facing their individual commodities as well as issues facing Georgia ag. Kenny Burgamy was there, and he has the story.
With the 36th Annual State Commodity Conference behind us, that means the Georgia Farm Bureau has officially started the policy development process for the coming year. Commissioner of Agriculture in Georgia, Gary Black, said the Commodity Conference is a great way to kick off that policy development.
Well, a couple things, Kenny. First, thank you all for your leadership on the whole waters of the United States, intrusion of the federal government on all our farms, and we're real pleased with to be able to partner with Farm Bureau and helping communicate our dissatisfaction with that. We're also wanted the group to know through our national association, state departments of agriculture, our national and our regional group. This has been a big rallying cry for commissioners and secretaries and directors of those departments, and so we want Farm Bureau to know that we're on that team, and we've really got to charge this issue with our full force.
Those in attendance represent the state's #1 industry in 20 different areas like aquaculture, beef, cattle, cotton, peanuts, poultry, and many more Georgia commodities.
The thing unique about our commodity conference that makes it successful is the fact that we can bring all commodity interest here at one time and address most any agricultural concern. We have a very broad base of producers here. Obviously, our agriculture is very diverse, and we can address most any concern at our conference.
At the conference, various speakers addressed the attendees on a number of topics. A special highlight included comments from 8th District Congressman Austin Scott, AFBF President Bob Stallman, and Senator Johnny Isakson.
Becoming the senior senator, which just means you're getting older and a little bit more longevity and a little longer in the tooth, but I look forward to doing that. I look forward to taking over his role in terms of a lead voice for agriculture in the United States Senate. Agriculture is the #1 business in Georgia. Port of Savannah is the #1 export port in the United States of America. It's important that we maintain our status in this country in cotton and peanuts and pecans and poultry and in pine trees and all the other things where we lead, and I'm committed to seeing to it that happens.
Producers also heard about new technology on the way from Dr. Stanley Culpepper from UGA's Crop and Soil Sciences.
So we have 2 new technologies that are nearing commercialization. One of them is with Dow Agrosciences, where we'll have cotton with tolerance to Roundup, Liberty, 2,4-D, as well as the currently labeled residual herbicides. And then we also have Monsanto and Dow working together to bring us cotton technology where we have tolerance to topical applications of Roundup, Liberty, dicamba, often known as Clarity, but dicamba, and the residual herbicides.
And the presentation of the 2014 Commodity Award went to Dr. Gene Maddox from Southwest Georgia. Maddox is a former member of the state legislature and has held a number of key positions in the farming industry and served farmers by helping improve the health of animals for 45 years as a veterinarian. Following the award ceremonies, each commodity group held committee meetings to talk through issues they'd like to see addressed in the formal Farm Bureau policies.
Today, we need to re-energize our group out in the countryside about Ditch the Rule. We need to re-energize them about speaking to the public about what they do and talking about making friends out of them. We introduced to them some public officials with us today, Senator Johnny Isakson, Congressman Austin Scott, and our Commissioner of Agriculture that are talking about that they're ready to take the lead, continue and ready to take the lead for agriculture and fruit. And then we're talking about some new technologies and how it might affect our neighboring farm, and trying to evaluate the risk that comes along with those technologies, because the last thing we want is farmers against farmers and having some type of issues out there.